Hey everybody, welcome back. Or welcome if it's your first time. I am the EagleFan, and I have been just having so much fun learning new music, being introduced to new artists, new genres, new groups, new bands, and it's been just an amazing journey. On that journey, I was introduced to Miss Diana Ankudinova. And I don't know, I apologize. I set this aside recently and saved it. I know there were a couple of requests for Diana. I don't know if this was one of them. If it was, I will probably put down there in the comments who it was that requested it if I can find that. If it wasn't, I will still be doing requests at a later time. Sorry, I did a batch of requests recently and had a bunch of blocked videos. So I'm step back from that, do a couple other videos, then I'll go back to requests again. I have no idea why it hit on the requests and not the other videos. But anyway, this young lady has a very impressive voice. She has a very interesting range. She has this deep register that I can't really compare to other singers, to be honest with you. And that's cool. That's very cool. Let's bring this up. And let's watch Miss Ankudinova. And forgive me if I'm getting it on my phone here. I just heard the heater start to kick on, which is right there. So what I'm going to do is just turn that heater down for now. So that way it will cycle off and I won't have to hear it on these videos, and you won't have to hear it on these videos. And also, before I start, she wasn't here for the first video, so if anybody watched the Tommy reaction, I did not have my usual partner in crime here, Tabby. She is here. Say hi. She just came in and wanted up. So she will probably be laying here next to me for the rest of these reactions tonight. Let's go. Let's go. Did I mention that the name of this was like Derniere Danse?
Si jamais tu commences, je ne suis que des importances. Sans lui je suis sans des paroles, je danse dans le métro, une dernière danse pour bien m'appellancer. Je veux mon prix couture commence, oh ma douce souffrance. Je rentre dans le ciel, le jour, la nuit, je danse.
Okay. Sorry, I had no idea where to pause that. And it wasn't exactly what I expected from the opening. The opening seemed to be a little more ominous. So I wasn't sure where it was going to go with that. Now, I will have to look up the lyrics and see what the words are. Maybe the words are just exactly that. But the tone seemed to pick up a little bit. The tone seems to be a little less ominous than it was at the very beginning. At the very beginning. So, she's got a great voice. She's got a great voice. Let's keep going. Sorry, I'm just trying to hold back a sneeze. That's why I wanted to get back to going again here.
J'ai beau t'aimer sans toi ma vie n'est qu'un décor qui brille dur de sens. Je regarde le ciel le jour et la nuit. Je danse avec toi la pluie. Un peu d'amour après tout bien. Je danse, 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 danse. Et dans le bruit, j'ai courgé. Tour de miara, de là, dans tout Paris, je m'abandonne, je me vol, 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 vol. Dans cette douce France, je perds dans les enfances. Écoute comme mon cœur est immense. Je suis une enfant du monde. Je reprends le ciel, les jours, la nuit. Je danse avec le bon ami. Un peu d'amour après tout mes déchets. Dance, 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 dance. Dans tout Paris, je m'abandonne et je me boule, 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 boule,
Okay, that was nice. That was Diana Ankudinova. Derniere Danse. See if I'm pronouncing that correctly. If I'm not, please let me know out there. I do apologize. I am just a stupid American here, so I apologize. Now I'm going to really make a fool out of myself probably on this next part. Since it was not in English, I like kind of listening to songs like that and see if I can maybe get a feel for what the song was about. So I am going to make a fool out of myself here and probably say something which is so far off course. To me, this seemed like it's talking about a dance, but to me, I think is that dance life? Is this a song talking about navigating through life? Navigating that dance? To borrow from Ren, if you've seen any of my Ren reactions, like that dance with the eternal shifting of the light and the darkness, that eternal pendulum, potentially tying into that dance. Anyway, let me know your thoughts. How far off was I from picking what the actual meaning of that song is? I will look it up after this a little while. But I am going to be recording a couple more reactions tonight. Want to get at least 2 of them out tonight. Maybe I'll get all 4 of them out tonight. So I still have Eric Grunwald and Mel. Which is Mel, Sicko Screamo, Annie. I forget exactly what the username is she goes by. Very talented guitar player. Very talented young lady. And looking forward to those reactions. But let me know what you think of this one. What other ideas, suggestions might you have? If you are someone out there who did suggest this one, please let me know in the comments down below. As I do apologize. Like I said, there's a lot of times I will randomly grab a few things that aren't related to suggestions per se. But I know I saw some suggestions coming up from my last Diana reaction. So if this was on that list, I do apologize. Please let me know down below, because I want to give you all the credit for that as well. So thank you. Please be good to each other. Respect. Respect is the key. Do not judge people based on little ancillary parts of their personality. Who that person worships or doesn't worship has nothing to do with their personality, or it shouldn't. Let's put it that way. There are some people that make that their entire personality. That's not good. It's not healthy. What color the person's skin is, where they were born, what their nationality is, who they love, how they identify. None of that makes a person good or bad. Just makes a person a person. So treat them with respect. Learn more about the person. If you find out that person is hateful, then by all means judge them on that. I've unfortunately seen that from many people that I've known in the past. And it's sad. Especially if you know where I knew a good portion of them from. And the complete contradictions of what they were supposedly taught. It's very, very sad. It leaves you scratching your head too. Like, how are you not seeing this? But thank you again. And until next time, everybody, take care. And keep your eyes to the sky or all around. Because you never know what you might miss if you just stare at your phone.